The doctor tried to take my son. It all started with a weird checkup. Dr. Kelly was our pediatrician for the past year. Friendly, warm, the kind of doctor who had stickers and lollipops ready before the shot even hurt. So when she looked me dead in the eyes during Kyle's routine visit and said, "I need a few minutes alone with your son," I was caught off guard. I blinked. Why? Kyle's only 6. It's just a developmental assessment, she said casually. Standard protocol for his age. I hesitated. We'd never done this before. No other checkup involved kicking me out of the room. But before I could object further, she was already motioning me toward the door with that polished, professional smile. I stepped out, but something didn't sit right. Instead of walking away, I lingered, ear to the door, heart thudding. Inside, her voice was soft, careful, almost too sweet. Then I heard the question. "Are you happy at home, Kyle? Do your parents ever fight? Has anyone ever hurt you?" I froze. Was she fishing for something? Was she trying to build a case against us? Had someone reported us? The week before, Kyle had tripped at the playground and scraped his knee. Was that it? I started spiraling. CPS, investigations, losing Kyle. I felt sick. A few minutes later, she opened the door like nothing had happened. "All done," she chirped. "I'd like to see him again in 2 weeks." "For what?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. "This was just a checkup. Just want to double check something," she said vaguely, the same empty smile. 2 weeks later, I came back, but I refused to leave the room this time. Her expression faltered. "The assessments work better one-on-one. I'll stay," I said. She gave a tight nod and pulled out a gift. Wrapped. Kyle's eyes lit up as he tore it open. Spider-Man coloring book and a full marker set. She flipped through the pages while he colored. "What's your daily routine? Who lives at home? What time do you go to bed?" I cut in. "Why do you need to know that?" "Just building rapport," she said quickly. Then, almost too casually, "Actually, if it's more convenient, I could see him outside of office hours. Even at your home." Nope, that was the last straw. No pediatrician makes house calls like that. Not in this century. "We'll find a new doctor," I said, scooping Kyle off the chair. She didn't argue, just smiled. I blocked her number the next morning, but she didn't go away. 3 weeks later, she showed up at our house, in her white coat, holding a giant gift box. I saw her through the peephole, that same smile. "I brought something for Kyle," she said. I cracked the door open, chain still locked. Kyle came running when he heard her voice. "Spider-Man?" He beamed. "It's a special Lego set," she cooed. "Can I come in? Just for a minute?" "No," I said, gripping Kyle's shoulder. "Please," she begged. "You don't understand. I just need to talk to him." Kyle tugged on my shirt. "Please, Mom." Just for the Legos, I pulled out my phone, ready to call 911. That's when it snapped. She yanked the screen door so hard the lock snapped with it. She slapped the phone from my hand and scooped Kyle up like he weighed nothing. I screamed. She was already running, throwing him into the backseat of her car, hitting the locks. I ran after her, banging on the windows. "Stop, please!" She hit the gas. I ran inside, grabbed my keys, and jumped in my car, hands shaking. I called 911 with her plate number. "Do not engage," the dispatcher said, but I followed her anyway. She drove like a maniac, ran 2 red lights, almost sideswiped a mailbox, until she finally pulled into the ER entrance of a children's hospital. I slammed my brakes behind her and jumped out, screaming. Security stared. She ran inside, dragging Kyle, yelling something about her daughter. "She's dying! He's the only match." "What?" I chased them down a hallway. Security caught up fast. She was wild, screaming, pointing through a window at a hospital bed. A girl, maybe 9, pale and still. "That's my daughter," she sobbed. "He's the only one who can save her." They restrained her. I tore open the car door and pulled Kyle out. He was sobbing, his little arms wrapped around my neck so tight I could barely breathe. "She was gonna take me, Mommy," he whispered. I carried him into the lobby while security called the cops. It took hours to piece everything together. Turns out, Dr. Kelly's daughter was dying, needed a rare transplant. She'd been searching for a match and, somehow, Kyle was one. She'd forged medical requests, faked reports, even got him swabbed at one of their early visits. Click the full story to see what happened next.